So I plugged in the router to the Arlo base station and powered it on. After about 60 seconds, the internet light on the router has gone green, so I should be able to search for it, and it has discovered the device. So it's found my device and serial number. And I can give the device a name, so I will call it, well, it says where do you plan to keep your device? I'm just going to call it home. I don't have a Netgear email account, so I'm going to enter my email, and then it asks you to do some account registration. You now get an option for plan selection, basic, premier and elite. The Premier gives you 30 days of video memories in the cloud, up to 10 cameras, and Elite gives you up to 15 cameras and 60 days of memories in the cloud. But the basic plan is absolutely fine. It's got 7 days of viewable recordings up in the cloud, and the rest I'm going to have plugged into a local backup, so we'll be absolutely fine. This is the home use, and if you press for business, you get a basic, advanced, professional and enterprise plan. The enterprise plan supports up to 40 cameras for £350 a year. Basic for home. We're all set. Add the Arlo wire 3 and select it. Select the device that your existing cameras are connected to, base station. So now this says sync one camera at a time and don't take out batteries during the process. Bring your Arlo wire-free camera within 1 to 3 feet of the base station. Press and hold the sync button for 2 seconds and then release, and the LED should blink green on the base station. So we have the Arlo Pro here. I've synced one camera already, that's why there's one green light above the camera icon. But to sync another, hold the sync button for 2 seconds, that should start blinking. Then press continue on the app. Press the sync button on the camera for 2 seconds. That ding probably means I've synced it successfully. Yep, I have. That is now blinking rapidly, which means you have successfully synced the camera. Okay, I'm going to face the cameras slightly away in this direction for now, because they keep beeping at me, because they are detecting motion. Now it's not over yet. I can sort of see some images through here, but they now need a firmware update. So let's press update base station. So the lights on the Arlo have returned to normal, but it still says update firmware, but this time it's for the camera rather than the base station. So we'll update camera. No lights on here, so I imagine it's doing something in the background. Let's leave it to do its thing. Okay, that's one camera done. And another and another. So, it looks like we are fully set up with the cameras. This screen doesn't display a live picture unless you tap live. And I'm already getting the motion detected notifications. So yeah, small bit of delay on that. But that's live. So from here on the home screen you can monitor the status of your cameras, whether audio is detected, motion, the Wi-Fi connectivity strength, battery level, as well as other settings for each individual camera. So this gives you the battery level in percentage, connection settings, and then other settings, so the ability to turn night vision on or off, rotate the image, which will rotate it 180 degrees in case your camera is on upside down, a pan and zoom window, which I guess lets you use digital zoom to look at different areas of your camera's view. I'm just going to leave it on the widest. and optimizing the power management. So do you want the best video, which could reduce battery life, optimized balance, or best battery life, which might reduce the video quality, which should be 720p. There's also a few audio settings, so the speaker volume, I'll test that later, which will let you basically speak back through the Arlo cameras. Position mode. Which I guess is just a viewfinder mode. So when you're attaching it to the wall, you can put it in position mode to let you see where the camera is facing. Oh, if the battery level does get low, the cameras are charged using the micro USB cable just into the bottom here. Just plug the cable into the wall and micro USB into the camera, and it will recharge your battery inside. This means you have to take the camera off the wall mount, the magnetic mount, but that might be a bit more difficult if you're using the screw mount. Arlo does have a battery recharging station, but if you're just doing one at a time, if you just have 2-3 cameras, you'll probably be better off just using the standard wire. So that is the setup of the Arlo cameras. A little bit clunky. I had to do a few things twice to make sure the cameras are synced, but that's probably me not reading the instructions clearly. All you have to do is sync one camera at a time, get the firmware updated on the base station and the cameras, and you should be fine. Now I'm going to go mount the cameras, and I will post that in a separate video. Thank you very much for watching.